Welcome to the pregame show brought to you by L&J Meat Market, your best meat in the McBain area. This is Grayson Guernsey for your pregame show, and I already said who it's brought to you by. Tonight we got the McBain Ramblers, formerly ranked number 1, ranked number 6 right now, against the Beaverton Beavers, who were formerly ranked number 2, and now they're ranked number 5. So it's going to be a pretty good matchup tonight. Both Beaverton coming in with a big 3. Trinity Dantlin, Taryn Roberts, and Maya Hubble. Maya Hubble is averaging 20 points a game. She's already scored 1,000 points, already halfway to 2,000. Almost a quarter of the way to 2,000. So far, Beaverton is overall 11-0. In the conference play, they're 10-0. They play in the Jack Pine Conference, so that's not... So the competition over there is it's a little bit bigger schools than McBain, so it can be a little bit better. But this year, they're not... The Jack Pine isn't that good, but they're still... Beaverton's still balling out. They beat, out of their last 10 games, they beat their opponent by 30 or more points. Last 10, there's only been one that they've scored less than 30 points, and that was against St. Louis in their, I think, 5th game. And then we got the McBain Ramblers coming in, 12-0 overall, 9-0 in conference play. They've won 7 out of their last 12 games by 30 points, and they're currently on a 4-game winning streak of scoring 30 or more points. Ramblers going to be looking to take advantage of their speed, athleticism, to try to throw Beaverton off. And Beaverton going to be looking at that freshman, that's 6'2", Taryn Roberts. Or, no, not Taryn. Yes, Taryn Roberts. 6'2" freshman, by the way, has been a major part in this Beaverton team's success. Not to mention Hubble, too. Again, one of probably the best players in her class in Michigan. That's going to be all for the pregame show, brought to you by L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself, and we'll see you at game time. Welcome to tonight's matchup between the Beaverton Beavers and the McBain Ramblers. We'll get back to you with the rest of the program after the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's varsity basketball game between the Beavers of Beaverton High School and the Ramblers of McBain High School. Will you please stand and sing with us our national anthem?
Okay, again, welcome to tonight's matchup in beautiful downtown McBain between your Ramblers and the Beavers from Beaverton. I'm Grayson Guernsey. I'm joined here by
Uriah Ebles.
And we're going to get the starters for the Ramblers and the Beavers.
At the other forward for the Beavers, number 5, Harper Pollard. At center for Beaverton, number 43, Taryn Roberts. At guard for the Beavers, number 10, Rylan Tabashevsky. At the other guard, number 50, Maya Hubble. For the Ramblers, starting at forward, number 12, Michaela Blood. At forward for McBain, number 21, Michaela Van Polen. At center for the Ramblers, number 10, Adria Roosevelt. At a guard position, number 1, Adeline Ridgway. And at guard, number 5, Peyton Grant. The Beavers are coached by Mr. Jason Hubble. The Ramblers are coached by Mr. Tim O'Malley. The officials for tonight's ball game, Mr. William Allen, Mr. Jeff Van Ord, and Mr. Steve Fust.
Okay, so how I see this game is going to go is that Beaverton got kind of a little bit of a height advantage with a girl that's 6'2". I think it's going to be a very even affair tonight. How about you, Uriah?
I believe it'll be even affair too, because I know that both teams have a lot of height. This is a very tall McBain team, but this is also a very tall Beaverton team. So I believe this will just be a battle of the boxing out and
battle
rebounding.
of the giants.
Yeah, basically.
Hubble gets it first for the Beavers, gives it down to her main lady, 43. No good. She gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and that's what we were talking about immediately right when we got into this game, is that giant height battle that the Beavers are going to be having with the Ramblers.
Yeah, she didn't even have to try to get that rebound over Michaela Van Polen. She's reached right over her and put it right back up for a bucket.
Van Polen gives it to Blood at the top to Grant. Grant surveying the court. Gives it to Ridgway. Back to Blood. Beavers doing very good defense so far. Kind of looks like they're in a zone type defense.
Almost like a box and one.
Yep. Grant gives it to Ridgway. To Roosevelt, gets tipped, stolen by number 43, Roberts. Roberts goes down the lane, goes up, and that's good for 2. So far, this game is going, it's been a one-sided affair Ramblers struggling to run something offensively.
Yeah, Beaverton coming out firing on all cylinders.
I mean, both these teams at one point were ranked #1 and respectively #2. So it's nothing more than you expect. Sometimes the one team just gets the lead and then the other team crawls its way back. It's going to be a tough game. Peyton Grant shoots 3, no good, off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Van Polen. Van Polen gives it to Ridgway. Ridgway drives in, down to Roosevelt. Roosevelt posts up, goes up the shot, and that's ringing around the Rosie. It's no good. Hubble with the ball.
Great shot put up by Roosevelt. Just couldn't get it to go in.
Hubble coast to coast, no good, and there's going to be a foul. She will shoot 2. Yeah, ring around the Rosie for Roosevelt. She just couldn't get that in, and I think that would have helped the Ramblers because now they could be possibly down by 6 points, and that's not what we want to do in this situation with this kind of, the type of defense that Beaverton's been running. Very aggressive, in your face, not letting you get a single inch. Second shot is good. I mean, first shot, my bad. Second shot is good as well. Grant, one of the main players for this Ramblers team. She's averaging about same as Hubble, 15 points a game. Gives it to Ridgway. Grant to Ridgway. Ridgway surveying.
McBain getting some good ball movement going on around the perimeter.
McBain trying to set up an offense.
Peyton Grant picks up her dribble, tries to get to Michaela Van Polen, and that will go out of bounds. Beaverton playing aggressive defense to start the game out.
And they're getting a lot of energy. The crowd is just reciprocating so much that it might be putting a little bit pressure on this McBain team. Number 10 shoots that ball as high as she could, no good. Rebounded by number 1. Gives it to number 1 again, no good, off the block. Van Polen, a foot race going coast to coast with the ball. Goes up with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Beaverton. More specifically, number 43, Roberts gets it, down to Hubble. Hubble down to Roberts. Roberts goes up, and again, she's up with more points. So far, she's scored about 6 of the Beavers' 8 points. Grant driving in, little jump shot, that's good. Ramblers finally get up on the board. Hubble.
McBain setting up their signature press.
Ridgway steals it, just like you were saying. They hit up their signature press, in which
they did get a steal, but
it was a little bit overthrown. I think that's the first time they've ran the press in the game so far, right? Because most of the time it's been a half-court situation.
Yeah, I think Beaverton really just wasn't expecting it. They didn't really know what to do. And that's where the press works perfectly.
Yeah,
it's Beaverton to throw the ball right out of bounds, throw it away, and get turnovers.
It causes you to kind of like speed up a little bit and move faster, and right there it's just a little bit of a lazy pass.
A press causes a lot of people to just overthink their passes and overthink everything that they're doing.
Yeah.
Great pass from Hoytinga. Great take from Roosevelt.
That was a very good, so it was like almost a setup play. Oh no, my pencil. It was like she got the ball down at the post, she kind of moved over, and Roosevelt at the same time was up on the top of the key. Or if this one's even working. Yeah, this is the one I want, thank you. Our producer set me up. So she was at the top of the key, rolled down so that then one of the Hoytinga twins could just pass it right down for her to get a layup. And she's gonna be shooting 2. Could have gotten an and 1 from it.
Roosevelt's first free throw was no good. Second one up and good. 8-3 Beavers.
Hubble, good defense by Van Polen. The Ramblers, I think it just took them a second to get warmed up a little bit. Got kind of clocked in the face, and they're like, all right, it doesn't feel good to get clocked in the face. We gotta go back into the corner. All right, coach. What's my defensive move? Do I go high, west, southpaw, north? And they figured out they're readjusting slowly to Beaverton's high-stakes offense.
Yeah, it seemed like the Beaverton just kind of freaked out a little bit when they saw the press. Because they weren't expecting it, because McBain, the first 2 possessions that Beaverton had, didn't press. But then all of a sudden they get these press thrown at them, and they just start to freak out. And McBain's had 2 good turnovers in favor of it, but
Yes.
we'll see if they continue to apply this kind of pressure and what kind of adjustments that Beaverton's coach has made coming out of the half or coming out of the timeout.
And both teams are too as well, like good transitional teams. Like a lot of Beaverton's points came in transition before Ramblers really got moving with that press. Hubble taking it down the court, trying to go coast for coast, loses the ball, and it's going to be out of bounds, and the Ramblers are going to get it. McBain starting to get a little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can keep it. Gives it over to Hoyninga. Down low to Van Polen. Van Polen kicks it out, but there's going to be a double dribble called on Van Polen. So it's going to be Beaverton's ball.
In for the Ramblers, number 14, Jane Cucci, and number 2, Annika Hoyninga. Out comes Van Polen and Ridgway.
Ten gives it over to Hubble. Hubble pushing it down the court. Gets out of that trap. Makes a move. Hubble surveying the court. The Ramblers Roosevelt doing a good job. Hubble goes up with a shot. There's going to be a travel call. Good defensive pressure and help side by the Ramblers. Jane Cucci on that.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a blocking foul for a second, but then I saw that ref's hand start moving. I was like, oh, great defense by the Ramblers.
Grant with the ball, gives it to Cucci. Cucci back to Grant. To Hoyninga. Hoyninga makes a move, kicks it to Roosevelt. Roosevelt pump fakes. Back out to Hoyninga. Hoyninga. Grant with the ball. Gets a high screen. Rolls off of it, attacks the hoop, jump shot. Good for 2.
Peyton Grant showing some of her bag work. Way to hit that pull-up J, I should say.
Down low, 43 with the ball, loses the ball, stolen by Jane. But there, I think there's going to be a foul on Beaverton.
Foul will be on number 43.
Ramblers starting to get, like I've been saying, momentum is all that matters. Beaverton had it, and then it could change depending on what happens. Like Beaverton's had a couple of turnovers lately, which slowly shifted the Roosevelt backdoor pass. And it's in 3rd and 1. Roosevelt with an amazing bucket.
What a great take by Roosevelt.
And this game is already started. I'm getting like regional finals, district like trophy.
I could definitely see this as a big playoff matchup in the future.
Hey, who knows? They might meet each other in the regional finals.
It's a very big possibility.
It's a very good possibility. Roosevelt shot is in. Hubble taking it out, passes it over to number 1, Daniel Luck. Back to Hubble. Over down door for the back door, goes up with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Roberts. Roberts goes in for that easy basket. Again, McBain you gotta box out when there's somebody like with 6'2" in the girls' game. Cucci with the long shot, no good. Rebounded by Hoyninga. Hoyninga gives it to Grant. Grant shoots a 3 for herself, no good, off the block. Hoyninga again with the rebound.
Just eating up the rebounds.
Gives it to the other Hoyninga. Hoyninga with the jump shot, no good, off the lip. But back to what I'm saying, boxing out is the main thing. You got a girl that's 6'2". Last time McBain went against the girl that was 6'2" was one of the Bisball girls from
Allie Bisball from Lake City.
From Lake City. And what they did there is that they tried to box her out so that they could force the over the back reaching foul.
Isabel Roosevelt actually did a very good job in McBain's district final game against Lake City 2 years ago, and Lake City made that big run to the Breslin Center.
Yes, and they'd eventually fall to the same team the McBain Ramblers boys team fell to, Brandywine.
Yeah, Brandywine just has a very good basketball program. I know they are ranked in the state once again for boys.
And for girls, too.
3 ball from Peyton Grant.
Peyton Grant again. And also, Brandywine's ranked number 4 for girls in the state as well. So I'm seeing whoever gets to win this game might be bumped up to, who knows, maybe 2, 4, or that elusive number 1.
Yeah, I believe. No, I've seen a couple different rankings from a couple different newspapers.
There's been like newspapers.
I've seen Grass Lake mentioned a couple times. I was looking at them a little bit. Their Grass Lake's only loss is to Rockford.
D1 school. Yeah, Rockford's #1 for D. So that's for like I know there's another one called Varsity Fanatics. It's like an app. It covers Michigan. There's of course the BCAM 2 rankings, and then there's several different ranking systems out there.
One that you could go off the most is the MHSAA's rankings.
Yes, because that's like the official one. Shot by #5, no good off the lip. Rebounded by #1. Hubble with her signature 3, no good. Over the back call. Hey, we're just talking about that forcing that over the back reaching call and trying to be able to, because for her, she's 6'2", you got to box that out. You can't just let her jump on top of her, else that's going to be easy pickings for her basket. Grant getting down the court. Van Polen drives in, decides not to. Hoyninga goes in, kicks it down low to a wide open Hoyninga twin, and she's good for 2. Hubble loses the ball, and it's going to be out of bounds, but still Beaverton's ball. That was scoring number 24 for the Ramblers.
Ashlyn Hoyninga.
Ashlyn Hoyninga, Annika and Ashlyn Hoyninga, the 2 twins, they're both sophomores, moved up to varsity, and they've made a major impact so far for this team.
Yeah, I know McBain's sophomore grade for girls basketball is very good.
It has Jane Cucci, too, I think. Yes.
Jane Cucci, the Hoyninga twins. You got Kaylin Torrey and Maddie Fanton, 2 of the leading scorers on JV.
Yes. Loses the ball. Grant drives in, gives it down to Hoyninga. Hoyninga twin goes up over the 6'2" Roberts. No good. Hubble gets the ball, driving it down the court, gets pressured immediately. Stolen, knocked away by Hoyninga. Ashlyn Hoyninga goes up, and that's good for 2.
Timeout, Beaverton.
Beaverton calls a timeout, and we got a game 15-10. Ramblers have gone, I think it's 15 consecutive points, or no, not 15 consecutive points, but they had a run where they didn't allow Beaverton to score.
Yeah, I believe they're on
like an 8-point.
Yeah, I want to say 8 or 9 point run now.
But we're gonna see you after this quick break.
Fresh homemade pizza, made just for you at a cheap price. If that sounds like a good deal, then Kelly's is the place for you. Next time you're feeling hungry, remember Kelly's.
We are back from that break. The score right now, McBain 15, Beaverton 10. McBain went on an 8-point stretch unanswered, and now they have all the momentum on their side. Let's see what Coach Hubble thought in the huddle. Try to get Beaverton out of this deficit. Gives the ball to almost stolen by Van Polen. That's going to be out of bounds, and McBain's ball.
There's McBain showing off their press. That was a kind of a unique press that showed almost like a. So they had 3 people pressing, and there was a trap on one person, and then the other one was being single-handedly guarded by one of the Hoyninga twins.
Hoyninga gets the ball. It's knocked out, number 10 with the ball. Tabozowski. Peyton Grant gets the ball, shoots that 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Ashlyn Hoyninga, gives it down to Annika Hoyninga, and that's going to be good for 2. The Ramblers still keeping that pressure on. Number 1, Daniel Luck gets the ball. Blocked by Hoyninga. The Hoyninga twins coming up good. 24, Ashlyn Hoyninga putting her name down on that book for points.
How about that? Ashlyn coming off the bench and immediately getting 6 points.
Both the Hoyninga twins have been like a 2-punch combo. Been putting up pressure defensively, offensively.
Yeah, they're one of the big parts for McBain.
Roberts gets fouled as she goes up. She's going to be shooting 2. Beaverton, like we've been saying, they've been having trouble with that press so far. A lot of steals. McBain has gotten some, like, I don't know who did. I wasn't, one of the Hoyninga twins, did she, like, knock the ball out as they're passing it?
Yeah, knocked it right out of the air when they were passing it.
It's speeding, like the game is getting sped up for Beaverton. So what I see they need to do is they need to calm down, and they've been dominant so far this season. They got to find that little, spree of dominance that they have and kind of try to revitalize that. Grant with the ball, gets a screen by Hoyninga. Grant to Cucci. Cucci to Grant. Grant setting up the offense. Gets another screen. Deep 3. No good. But that's going to be it for the first quarter. The score right now, 19-12. Your Ramblers ahead. And we'll see you after this quick break.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Kelly's, the place where casual dining meets fiesta mexicana. Los miércoles, Kelly's llega con un nuevo menú con estilo mexicano. Este día especial de la semana tienen en el menú burritos, tacos, nachos, quesadillas, queso y muchos platillos más.
And we are back from that quick little break. Score right now, your Ramblers 19, Beaverton 12. Now both these teams have faced tough competition. Manton, for starters, McBain, they've gone against Manton before. Man's one of their best players, I think, got injured. So their game they had previously against them was kind of a blowout. Roscommon, they were a very good, very big powerhouse in the Highland Conference last year. In Everett, they beat them by 20 points.
I believe Roscommon is also ranked.
And Beaverton has had good wins over Stanford Berenian, the second in their conference, as well as a way bigger school.
Peyton Grant, you know it, she just hit another 3.
As well as Claire, they're I think a D4 school. Ridgeway gets the steal. Peyton Grant pops another 3. No good, off the lip. Hoyninga with the ball, gives it down low. No good, stolen by number 10. Ryland, but the Hoyninga is getting it. Pressure right in her face. Hubble taking it down the court. Hubble drives in, goes up, trying to go to underneath, but there's going to be a foul, and she will be shooting 2, I believe. Hubble's been very aggressive so far in this game. Is this her second time at the line?
Yes, I believe so.
She's doing a very good job of that. Once she gets past that press, and she just decides to attack the basket, which any good coach is going to tell you. Attack that basket once you find a lane. And she's going up and drawing those fouls, too, so that she can shoot 2 and try to get this Beaverton squad back into the game. So far, the Ramblers have a 10-point lead. Hubble's second shot, no good. Rebounded by Roberts. Roberts gets the ball, gives it down low. Stolen by Hoyninga. Hoyninga trying to take it coast to coast. Gives it to Ridgeway. Ridgeway over to Grant. Grant setting up that offense. Blood with the ball. Blood down to Roosevelt. Roosevelt with a good layup.
Roosevelt, tough bucket. I know she's McBain's one of McBain's better post players.
Yes, and she's also the younger sister of, she was on the varsity last year. I think it was Isabel Roosevelt. So she has varsity experience as well, being on the team last year. I think she was a sophomore then.
Yeah, both of the Roosevelts are very athletic.
And they're very good at throwing. Like track comes to discus.
They
and
are
shot
very
put.
good at athletic.
I think the oldest one is at Hillsdale.
Yes, Isabel is at Hillsdale. They're my cousins, so I've watched Isabel and Adria throw before, and they're both very athletic. Their mom, Betsy, is also a very good throwing coach.
Isn't their dad was also like pretty good too, wasn't he?
I believe so, yes.
You're cousins with them. A lot of people in McBain are somehow cousins in one way or another.
I'd say let's not get into that.
We got Peyton Grant with the ball. Gives it to Roosevelt. Roosevelt shoots a deep, no, Ridgway. My goodness, it's just so much is going on. Ridgway with a three-point shot. That's good. McBain taking a dominant lead. Hubble with the ball. Hubble gets pressure in her face, knocked away, stolen by Blood. Blood gives it to Hoytiga. Hoytiga goes off the glass, and the McBain Ramblers are applying that hammer down.
Beaverton does not know how to respond to this pressure by the looks of it.
Roberts with the ball, gives it number 10, shot fakes. Hubble with her three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by number 10, Ryland. Ryland to Roberts. Roberts, the big man three. Ooh, that's in.
A little bit of bag work from Roberts. Well, now that Roberts has established that she can shoot from the outside,
she might be a lot bigger of a threat.
Yeah.
Way to go. Down low to Roosevelt. Okay. One thing I'm seeing McBain doing very good at is that they'll have a post player right there, or they'll have a player right there, and then another one right here. They're doing a good job of, here's a defender. They do a good job of the person with the ball rolls around, gets an opening, and this one kind of drops the other block because there's going to be another defender right here. Or wait, let me put down the thing. There's going to be another one right there that's forced to help because of the movement. So then what's going to happen is it's just an easy drop down to the basket, underneath the basket for McBain. And they've been getting a lot of them for their backdoor screen. And I think McBain's going to call a timeout.
30-second timeout call. McBain's timeout.
Yeah, McBain's going to call 30 seconds. So, Uriah, what's your what have you been seeing in this game so far? Tell me what your thoughts about this game so far, or whatever you got to say. Just speak.
I think that McBain's defense, especially, is so good right now. They just keep applying their pressure and not taking off of it. The press is helping a lot too. They've gotten quite a few great turnovers from the press, and Beaverton just seems like they're almost like a little sleepy right now and doesn't really know how to respond to this.
I'd say you're right on that one. Who even? I think last time they went against a team, Beaverton, that applied like a full pressure or this type of game was Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart. Their girls team is also, I believe, they're ranked in Division 4. They were ranked in Division 4, I'll say that. And that game, they ended up winning it 56-37. Of course, that was their first.
Steal by Peyton Grant down to Hoytinga. Hoytinga puts it up, no good.
Hubble with the ball. McBain didn't apply that much pressure. Gives it over number 10. Ryland. Ryland over to Daniel Locke. Daniel Locke passes it to Roberts. Hubble with her three-point shot. Hubble, no good. That's one thing I think I've been seeing in this game so far is that for the Beavers, Hubble has not been that star player, front runner, leader of this offense like she has in games previous.
Yeah, it seems like she just doesn't really.
She's having a hard time nailing down her shots.
Yeah.
But Roberts is picking up a lot of the heavy lifting from that. Of course, the Ramblers are probably not going against somebody like this, like we said, since Lake City, that's this tall.
Yeah.
So,
or Roscommon, I know they have two girls. I don't know about how tall they are. They are twins, but I know they are very good.
In and out, no good.
I believe they're both. I believe one of them is.
I think they're cousins. I know who you're talking about. The two They're two.
They're
like,
twins. They're
they're
sisters.
twins. Okay, alrighty.
They're, I believe one is 5'11" and the other is 5'9".
Yep, they're pretty tall. Ramblers just been on a roll. It is now a 25. I'm not very good at quick math, as you can tell.
15-point lead for the Ramblers.
15-point lead for the Ramblers. Gives it down to Hoyninga. Hoyninga goes up with a left-handed underarm sweep.
Up and under, baby. It works every time.
And up and under, and then that's good for 2. Ramblers, Beaverton breaks through the pressure. Number 3 gives it to Hubble. Hubble down low to Roberts. Roberts goes up, and she's going to draw a foul, so that's going to be 2. As well, this game is big, but as well tomorrow, if local Rambler fans, tomorrow is going to be basically the Highland Conference Championship game between the varsity boys of Beal City and McBain at Beal City. Please, if you're tuning into this game and you're a McBain fan, please watch that game and show some love to Rambler Review. That's a long drive for them and the boys that are playing in that game.
Or come if you can.
Or, yeah, that's another thing. Go to the game if you can. Second shot is no good. Hoyninga taking it down the court. Gives it to Ferdine. Ferdine, 3-ball. Ferdine knocks it down for 3. Van Polen, no, that's Hoyninga with the steal. Hoyninga up with the ball, and that's good for 2. Beaverton is just getting hammered down to the ground with no mercy. Roberts goes up with a shot, and that's going to be a chance for the Ramblers. McBain on a roll. Like a steam train that's out of control. Grant with the ball. Gives it to Ferdine. Stolen by Hubble. Hubble taking it down the court, trying to get something going for Beaverton. Goes up with a shot, blocked by Peyton Grant. And that's going to be going the other way, Ramblers ball.
What a great series of events for the Ramblers. The 3 from Ferdine off the bench, and then the steal from Hoyninga, and then the block from Peyton Grant. You can see McBain has come to this game very fired up, not wanting to lose and not wanting to lose their spot in the rankings.
Yes, they're doing a very good fight. 25-point game. No, it is 20-point game. Number 2, Annika Hoyninga is going to be shooting. I'm going to say so far, if I were to have an early MVP or like spark player of the game, I'm going to have to give it to both the Hoyninga twins.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you.
They're coming off, both of them came off the bench and just immediately made an impact in helping McBain get this huge lead on Beaverton. Of course, if you guys don't know, Beaverton's ranked above McBain right now. Beaverton's ranked number 5 and McBain's ranked number 6. And before, again, McBain was ranked number 1 and Beaverton was ranked number 2. So that was last week, I'm pretty sure. Hubble kicks it out to Trinity. Trinity trying to find an opening, back to Hubble. Hubble shoots her corner 3, no good, off the lip. Rebounded by number 12, Ren Carlin. Roberts kicks it out to number 10.
Beaverton taking some time on offense.
Hubble
getting the ball moved around, looking for their open shots, just like right there to Roberts.
Well, right now, McBain's playing such good defense. That's about the only thing they can do is give it down to Roberts. And so far, she has 15 points on the board, which is almost all of the Beavers' points besides for 2. So that's been working. They just need to keep on doing it. Because eventually what's going to happen is that Beaverton's going to give it so much down to Roberts that if we could get not an overhead shot, but it's going to eventually just cause the defense to swarm her. Like if she puts it in the post, there's going to be timeout McBain. can you get me a camera? I'm asking our producer, can you get me a camera on the three-point line because I need to demonstrate something. So let's say this is Roberts, and then we got a whole bunch of McBain defenders. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Okay, we got Roberts, and then we got a whole bunch of McBain defenders around her. So if they just pass the ball down to her, it's going to eventually, like they're going to swarm that one area, which gives her a great opportunity to try to kick it out, or Roberts to kick it out to eventually a wide open player so that they can shoot a three-point shot. And I think that's what they're, I don't want to say exactly, but if I was the coach, that's what I would want to do, because they've been doing very good. McBain's doing amazing perimeter defense. So if they can just kind of make McBain swarm Roberts every single time she gets the ball, so that she can easily just grab the ball, pivot, look out, and chuck it out to somebody on the three-point line, mid-jumper range, and they can start getting some points and get going with that.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that.
I know, Mr. Coltman preaches that like he's a lot. I don't know if Miss Coochie preaches that or not. So
yeah, she does.
That's the JV coach. Yes, the boys. Roberts gets the ball, gives it out to Hubble. Hubble getting shifty with it. Hubble drives in, kicks it out to number 1, Trinity. Trinity's shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Coochie.
Beaverton looks like they just could not get anything to fall tonight.
Ashlyn Honeygall to Blood. Down to Van Polen. Van Polen goes up, no good. Rebounded by number 10. Ryland. Hubble taking it out of bounds. Gives it up high to Roberts. Roberts back to Hubble, almost stolen by Blood. Hubble back to Roberts. Roberts going to the post, gives it, kicks it out. Jump shot by number 12, no good. Rebounded by Ashlyn Hoytinga. Gives it to Blood. Blood pushing it down the court. Gives it to Coochie. Coochie drives in. Little jump shot, no good. Rebounded by number 10, Ryland. Tries passing it out. It's going to be out of bounds. Ramblers ball. 40 seconds away from halftime. And we'll see, and also there's going to be a halftime show, so stay tuned for that.
McBain setting up their offense. Grant gets over to Van Polen.
Van Polen with the ball to Hoytinga. Blood down to Van Polen, backdoor screen, and it's in, good for 2. Hubble to Roberts. Roberts taking it down the court. Over to Trinity. Hubble to Trinity. Hubble. The shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Blood. Grant Hall heaves a Hail Mary. That's going to be no good.
At the half, McBain leading this ranked matchup big, 41-17. I am Uriah Ebles, joined by Grayson Guernsey, and we will see you after halftime.
The Foundation Scholarship helped me achieve my educational dream by allowing me to attend a private college that I really didn't think that I could afford.
By allowing me to focus more on my academics and less about worrying constantly about the financial stressors, it allowed me to form relationships on my community campus, which helped me strive to be a better person, a better student, and a better future teacher.
So I remember taking a picture back in my first semester of college, and it was over $400 for 2 textbooks. And so every bit of money helps, and these scholarships helped me achieve my educational dream by coming back to McBain and helping our next generation of students succeed.
I could go and pursue the majors in education that I wanted to.
High Flow Performance is a locally owned automotive shop located 1 mile north of McBain on M66, specializing in manufacturing Corvette and muscle car exhaust systems, metal fabrication, automotive repair, and tire installation. They work on a lot of custom high-end car builds as well as daily drivers, replacing factory mufflers, flex pipes, and brakes. Other capabilities are plasma cutting services, press brake bending, tube bending, and hydraulic press work. Stop in for a free quote or diagnostic code reading. You can visit them at 9200 South Morey Road in McBain. Contact them at 231-825-0155 or visit their website at highflowperformance.com.
The Daniela Bell Group is a talented set of individuals who provide a smooth transition into your new home. My team is here to help you find your next home or to list your current home. Our job is to protect you from the dangers homeowners and sellers face through transactions and make sure you find the perfect home while staying on budget. We believe that everyone deserves a home. We put equal time into finding homes for those who are just starting out and for those who are buying their second vacation home. We're here to help you with all things real estate.
Evil's Whole Hog Sale is happening now.
Only $1.99 a pound, hanging weight.
Enjoy delicious pork chops, ribs, and roasts, packaged just how you like it.
Make meal planning a breeze when you head to your freezer for smoked pork chops, pork sausage, or pork roast for the crock pot.
Enjoy Michigan-raised pork and go hog wild over our bacon.
From Evil's General Store in Falmouth, Reed City, and Everett.
Welcome to the Halftime Show brought to you by L&J Meat Market. I am Grayson Guernsey. So far, it's just been McBain. Ramblers taking a pretty dominant lead so far in the game. I think the score right now is 56-17 right now. So Ramblers been doing good. This is a ranked matchup. Just so you know, McBain is ranked number 6 and Beaverton is ranked number 5. So rankings looking a little bit off right now by the Ramblers' dominant lead. Statistics for the game for the Ramblers side. Ridgeway has 3. I think Annika Hoeniga has 6. Peyton Grant has 10. Adria Roosevelt has 7. Ayla Ferdinand has 3. Michaela Van Polen has 2. And Ashlyn Hoeniga has 10. Bridger Roby, and that's for the Ramblers. The score, my producer just told me it's 41-17. I was just doing the game, but a lot's going on. Let's see, just at the beginning of the game, Beaverton used Roberts, the 6'2" girl. She's a freshman, just so you know, so she's not done growing yet. She's probably going to be 6'5" by the time she's done, in my opinion. They were using her. Hubble was getting some points, and it was just looking like Beaverton was going to run away with this. But then McBain was able to get enough space, enough time to apply that full court pressure. And then ever since then, it's just been speeding up Beaverton's game, causing them to make some bad passes, turn over the ball, and all kinds of other stuff. So far in this game, Beaverton, they need to rely on Roberts a lot. Because what Roberts can do, if they give her down to the ball, that entire defense for McBain's going to start swarming her and getting around her. So that's going to be a good opportunity for Roberts to kind of look around and maybe chuck the ball out to the 3-point line to get some easy shots, some 3-point, some jumpers. And McBain just needs to keep on doing what they're doing. They applied enough pressure. They got the lead. The Hoeniga twins just off the bench got a spark so far. So they've been doing great. And I think it's just if Beaverton can rely a lot more on Roberts and try to swarm the Ramblers in, they can get a little bit closer into this game. And McBain just needs to keep on applying that pressure and get Beaverton to start thinking a lot and going 5 billion miles an hour. But that's going to be it for your halftime show, brought to you by L&J Meat Market. And we'll see you in the second half.
Hello, Rambler Nation, and welcome back after that halftime break. Coming out of halftime, McBain leads it big, 41-17. Rambler's been applying pressure all game long on the Beavers. We'll see if Beavers can come out of halftime and just respond to this pressure.
Grant with the ball. Getting locked down. Trinity is doing very good defense so far. Grant drives in. Little jump shot. Rolled around a little bit before it sided. Wanted to make its way back home through the hole. Ramblers again playing that pressure. Gives it to Trinity. Back to Hubble. Hubble. Doing some moves. Beaverton needs to get something going right now to get back into this game. Gets a screen. Down to Roberts. Somehow keeps it in, gives it over to number 5, Harper Pollard. Roberts goes up, little spin move. It gets some points for the Ramblers.
McBain just moving the ball around on offense, trying to find something. double dribble.
Gives the ball and stolen by Blood. Blood gets it, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Still Ramblers' ball.
McBain very good at jumping in the passing lanes for against Beaverton. It's just like, I think this is the most aggressive I've seen them play on defense all year.
Yes, they've been playing. I mean, coming to this game, they had to have some motivation. They're like, hey, we're number 1 and number 2 at one point, and this is one of their last tough games that they have. They got to Roscommon and Everett, and that's really it. So they need to make all these games count as much as they can to get some reps in and also help for the rankings. Of course, Michigan high school playoffs don't really matter with how many. It's not like football where you need points, so it doesn't matter if you win or lose. You're going to make it. But still, it's always nice going in with a winning record.
Yeah, and it's nice to go in with motivation and just momentum to,
push, drive you forward.
Yeah, just get ahead in the playoffs, and who knows, maybe this girls team will bring McBain another state championship.
Who knows? That's a long ways from now, but I can see it. Hubble.
Yeah, last time we had a girls team go to the state championship was
2009, I believe.
Yes, 2009. We have won one though
we won it in 1984, which was our first ever state championship across all sports, and we won it. So saw good signs to come after that. Grant with the ball over to Van Polen. Van Polen to Roosevelt. Roosevelt to Grant. Grant to Ridgway. Ridgway down to Van Polen. Van Polen goes up. No good. Rebounded. Gets blocked, though, and it's going to be out of bounds.
Ashwin Hoytinga coming in for the Ramblers. Out comes Michaela Blood.
Grant passing it in to Ashlyn. Peyton Grant thinks about doing a jump shot. Gets it. Kicks it out to Van Polen to Ridgway. Ridgway, deep three from downtown.
Boom.
Doing nothing but net. Put the pumpkin in the patch. There we go. Roberts with the ball, taking it down the court. Back to Hubble. Hubble loses the ball. Gives it down to Roberts. Roberts, great defense by Roosevelt, but it's going to be out of bounds on the Ramblers. Here's that three for the Ramblers. Again, she had a great shot, maybe 4 or 5 feet away from the three-point line, and able to bank it down. That looks like Caitlin Clark from out here.
It's probably about WNBA range.
Probably, yeah. I mean, nowadays it's been NBA players can shoot it from half court, and it looks like a jump shot to them. Van Polen with the ball, gives it down to Ashlyn Hoytinga. Hoytinga does a great move. Goes up for 2, and that's, I think she has 12 points so far in the game.
Yeah, I believe she is leading the scoring for McBain right now, or she is tied with Peyton Grant.
She's tied with Peyton Grant. Deep pass intended for Harper Pollard. Pollard's not able to hold on to it, gives it to Ridgway. Ridgway to Grant. Grant to Van Polen. Van Polen to Roosevelt to Hoytinga. Down low to Van Polen. Van Polen goes up. There's going to be a foul and shove. And is she going to be shooting 2?
I believe so.
Yeah, she will be shooting 2. Ramblers have a steady lead as I think it's a 23-point lead right now. Did I do my math right?
Don't ask me. I'm not good at math either.
we got. All right, that's good to know. We got 2 guys that can't really do. Okay, it is a 23-point game.
If Miss UTEC is watching, she knows. She knows.
Oh, well, now our producer's even questioning whether or not that's right. Miss UTEC is disappointed.
Let me whip out the calculator. Let me whip out the calculator real quick.
Hubble. Okay, 24-point lead. We got it down. Hubble with the ball.
Yes. 24 is correct.
Hubble goes up. She's been trying to get that underhand throw layup for the entire game. Grant gives it to Blood. Blood drives in, kicks it to Annika. No good. Rebounded by Blood. Blood to Annika, to Grant, to Coochie. And now they're going to set something back up. Annika Honinga gets the ball. Loses it. Jane with it to Grant. Grant to Ashlyn Honinga. Ashlyn to Blood to Annika. To Coochie. I think that's
a moving screen on Blood.
Moving screen, like you just said. Hubble, it's stolen. Jane Coochie with the ball, gives it down to Hoyninga. Hoyninga goes up with a nice spin move. And McBain still applying that pressure. Ramblers going into this timeout with a bunch of confidence. Beaverton gonna go to the drawing board and figure something out. You got any words to add?
No, I would agree with you. McBain's just kind of working over Beaverton right now. They don't really seem to know what to do.
We don't have enough time to go into a commercial break, so we'll keep you right here. And speaking of which, we got some nice and tasty L&J Meat Market Hillbilly Beef Jerky. I don't know when's the last time we even had jerky on a live stream because people can't stop eating it in the classroom. So I already taste tested it. Probably one of my favorite jerkies from L&J, to be honest. Hillbilly beef stick or beef jerky. It's not the sticks, it's the jerky. Hubble gives it to Trinity. Trinity able to hold on to it, loses the ball. Hubble somehow gets it back. Hubble drives in. Jump shot goes up with it. No good. Hubble's been having an off night so far. I don't know if it's just the pressure immediately right from McBain right off the bat or if just, I don't know, but usually she's one of the better players for the Ramblers. When she scored a game where win the game this year where she scored 1,000 points, she scored 27 points and she's been on a roll ever since then. But sometimes the best have an off night. I know Michael Jordan did sometimes, or LeBron James. Depends on who you think is the GOAT. Back to this game, Beaverton passing the ball in. Number 10. Ryland gives it to Roberts. Roberts goes up with a shot. That's going to be in and out. Hoyninga gets the ball. Hoyninga down to Hoyninga. Ashlyn, to be more specific, she goes up with a shot. No good. Blood puts it back. No good. Roberts gets the rebound. Roberts has taken it down the court. Gives it to Trinity. Trinity goes up. No good. Roberts with the ball gets blocked. Which that's gonna be a foul, and Roberts will be shooting too.
I'm back.
Yes, Ebles is back. He had to go and fill his water, so.
Yes, I got very thirsty.
We're back to a two-man crew. I will say there is a pretty big crowd here for a girls' game. Usually at McBain, when the girls' teams are good, there's a big crowd, and
that's for any basketball team. Yeah. I remember when I was in 7th grade, even the 8th grade team, they were really good. They had a bunch of people coming to their games.
You can't compare the varsity or high school to middle school.
Just saying.
Middle school.
There was a lot of people that used to come to those games.
Okay, for a middle school game, that's going to be the grandparents wanting to come see their kid.
No, I'm saying there used to be like people that
your middle school team was not that good.
I'm talking about the grade above me. My middle school team.
Hey, yeah, we're looking at it right now, but that's middle school girls right now.
I'm talking about the grade above me when they were undefeated.
No, there's no hype in middle school. Most of the people
You were
there.
not there. I was.
Oh, come on. Back to this game. Number 50, Hubble gets the ball, and she's going to take it. McBain has kind of not ran the press in a little bit. Trinity, 3-point shot. Good for 3. 51-30.
Beaverton down by 21 points.
Jane with the ball. Looking down on the post, dribbles it over. Over to Annika Hoiniga, or no. Yeah, Ashlyn Hoiniga. Shot's no good, rebounded, Hubble gets the ball.
Ooh. That looks like it did not feel very good.
Hubble, no good, rebounded by Jane. Yes, that looked like it was kind of a nasty fall, but she got right back up, and it's gonna get this coast-to-coast point, hopefully. Great effort right there by Ashlyn Hoiniga. She just fell down, and now she got right back up and scored some points. Jane Cucci gets the ball.
That was somewhat of a cherry pick.
Ashlyn, pump fake, goes up with a shot. That's good for 2, and the Ramblers are just going away with this one once again.
Yes, looks a lot like the first half.
Roberts, jump shot, no good. She's going to be shooting 2. Roberts has been able to draw a lot of the fouls for McBain, or for Beaverton. Helps that she's, like we've said, plethora of times, very tall. Student section trying to distract Roberts.
They're distracting me right now. They're making me giggle.
Roberts, second shot, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Ashlyn Hoiniga. Ashlyn takes it out of the coach, gives it to Roosevelt. Roosevelt goes up, and that's good for 2. McBain just keep on transition. Transition points has been the major thing for McBain. Roberts gets the ball. 2 McBain players collide.
Ooh, that does not look good.
They get up. I think hopefully they're fine. I think they're tough enough to handle that.
Yeah, that did not look like it felt very good.
Yeah, because they kind of butted heads right there. Well, Idris says she's fine.
Hopefully there's nothing serious there, and it was just a little bit of a headbutt.
There's a rule that you have to sit out once for a head injury, so I think.
Yeah, I believe you have to sit out for a minute.
Yeah, Roosevelt looks like she's fine, to be honest.
I think I believe Hoidinga had a little bit more momentum when they ran into each other, so it probably hurt her a little bit more.
Yeah. Game's getting Beaverton chipping away at this McBain lead. Ridgway gets the ball, gives it to Ashlyn Hoiniga, gives it down to Blood. Blood pumps fakes, gives it underneath to Van Polen, but Van Polen's not able to go up with it. Van Polen down to Blood. Blood gets it knocked away. Blood jump shot off the glass, no good. Out of bounds on McBain, and that's going to be Beaverton ball.
Student section very not happy about that call.
Trinity gets the ball thrown in, bounce to her. Hubble down low to Roberts. Roberts goes up with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Grant. Grant, deep shot to Ashlyn Hoiniga. Ashlyn Hoiniga somehow gets it. Oh, it's going to be out of bounds on Beaverton, though. So this is probably the most alive student section I've ever seen for a girls' game.
Yes, I believe it is. Except for homecoming.
Oh, homecoming. Homecoming, the
whole town's here.
The whole town's here. So, but this is just like a random game on a on a Monday. Peyton Grant shoots a shot, no good.
Now, Grayson, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I believe the only other sport McBain has ever played Beaverton in is football, correct? 2 years ago for playoffs.
2 years ago, district finals. They played them, and they beat them 12-0.
Yes, I believe that is the last time and the only time we've only played Beaverton.
No, I guarantee we played them before.
Ooh.
There's a. Are you sure?
From what I've researched and studied, we have not played them in basketball for boys recently within the past 20 years.
Okay, well,
or
you said first time.
And in football. And I have not found anything, because I have seen old schedules and old newspaper articles with the boys' schedules on it from the 90s, and I believe one from the 80s. I have not seen Beaverton on there.
So you're saying the boys' basketball team has never played Beaverton?
I do not believe so.
That's okay.
That'd be a question for Bruce Copeman, though.
Okay, I don't mean to shoot you down, but I've already talked to Bruce Copeman about this. I have him in shop class, and guess what? Me and him can shoot it a lot. We can talk.
I don't know. You do some more research and let me know.
Okay, all right. He literally played. Do you know who Beaverton's coach is? He's the all-time winningest coach.
Yeah, he was like 85 when he retired.
Yeah, Mr. Copeman played against. Didn't play against him. Coached against him, because guess what? Beaverton is like the McBain of the Jack Pine. Like, they're always good at basketball. So they play. Don't even get me started.
Yeah. I want to. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that.
Yeah, the producer just said he's the most winningest coach. Why wouldn't you want to play him? But we're back to this game. Ridgway with the ball. Gives it to Van Polen. Van Polen out to Roosevelt. Roosevelt drives in. Jump shot. No good. Rebounded by, almost out of bounds. Hubble. His toe is caught out of bounds, and that's going to be McBain's ball. The little toe across the line will get you every time. Gives it to Roosevelt, back to Grant. Grant down to Roosevelt, feeds it up to Van Polen. Van Polen kicks it out to Grant. Grant drives in, looking like an all-star player. Jump shot, that's good. Peyton Grant has 14 points so far. Still, I think it's Hoyninga with the lead. Ashland, to be specific, with the most points. Ridgway, great defense, gives it down to Roberts. Roberts loses the ball, but that's going to be out of bounds, and McBain ball going the other way.
Grant bringing the ball down the court, getting ready to set up the offense for the Ramblers.
Grant gives it to Van Polen, back to Grant. Ashland, Hoyninga. Roosevelt to Ridgway. Down, intended pass for Ashland, stolen by Hubble. Hubble takes it down the court. Hubble. Jump shot. Good for two, and now that's a little bit of the spark that she shows every other given day. Hubble has 8 points so far. Ashland Hoyninga with the ball. Intended pass to Ridgway. It's stolen by Ryland.
Now a little bit of miscommunication by Hoyninga and Ridgway.
Hubble, wide open lane, gets it in there, and the Ramblers are starting to get a little bit.
Starting to fade a little bit.
Starting to fade a little bit on defense and offense. Hoyninga gives it to Roosevelt to Van Polen. Van Polen to Ridgway. Ridgway to Roosevelt. Roosevelt down low to Van Polen. Great defense by number 12. That's going to be out of bounds. Going to be Ramblers ball. Number 12 on defense. Ren Carland. Ayla Ferdine subs in for the Ramblers. Ridgway. Grant gets the ball, gives it to Grant, jump shot, no good. Roosevelt just sucker punches it in there, and that's going to be over the back. Or wait, behind the back. Ridgway threw a right hook and sent that ball halfway to the half-court line. Hubble passes it into Trinity. Trinity back to Hubble. Hubble down low to Roberts. Roberts goes up. That's good for 2. Roberts has 26 points so far. Nearly, basically more than half of the Beavers' points. Ayla Ferdine a little bit slippery with the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Beavers starting to chew away a little bit at this Rambler lead. Hubble to number 5. She shoots a 3, no good off the rim. Rebounded by both the Huingas, and then Annika gets it eventually. Annika, tended pass down low to Ashlyn, but it's going to be out of bounds on Beaverton. Roosevelt goes up for 2. That's good. Hubble. Over to 12. Shoots her shot. No good. Oh, in and out. Roberts gets the rebound. And Ramblers hold on for it to dear life to get a jump ball. It's going to be Beavers' ball.
Yes, the Ramblers only leading by 21 now, but 4 minutes left. We'll see if Beaverton can maybe pull off the
upset
comeback of the year.
Comeback, yeah, that's the other thing. Comeback. It'd be an upset if McBain beat them.
That's what it's looking like right now.
Roberts goes up with a shot. They just, right now, McBain's going back to the situation where they can't really handle Roberts that much. So she's starting to rack up some points. She's almost to 30 points.
Yeah, I think Adria Roosevelt's just getting kind of tired, and
I would too. You have to man up basically the entire time. Ashlyn Hoytinga for 3. Hoytinga having herself a night with 21 apiece right now. Hubble gets through that double, gets through that wall. Roosevelt, no good. Roberts gets the rebound. One thing McBain is doing also to kind of combat Roberts is that they're trying to force a lot of jump balls. Substitution for Beaverton. Number 1, Trinity, is going out for number 44.
Brooke Remmer.
Brooke Remmer.
Looks like Adria and Annika and Ashlyn were just kind of playing like hot potato.
Yeah.
Neither one of them wanted it.
Which one wanted it? So that's going to be a timeout for McBain. And we'll see you after this quick commercial break.
When you think of maple syrup, you think a nice plate of pancakes. But what if we told you that maple syrup can be so much more? Highland Hills maple syrup. Take the ordinary and make it extraordinary.
Back from the quick break, Ramblers up by, I think it's 24 or 22 right now. Ashlyn Hoytinga gives it to Grant. Grant pump fakes, drives in. gives it to Annika. Annika to Ashlyn. Back to Annika. Up to Grant. Grant's going to direct the offense. Annika put the ball, gives it to Roosevelt. Over to Cucci. Cucci thinks about shooting it, drives in. Down low to Annika, out to Peyton Grant. Peyton Grant with that 3 ball. No good, off the rim. Ashlyn Hoytingale gets the ball, no good. Rebounded by Roosevelt. Roosevelt goes up, but there's going to be a foul. Roberts.
Her third.
Yeah, Roberts is, surprisingly, she hasn't racked up that, I'm saying surprisingly as the fact that she's doing what she's supposed to do, put her arms straight up to kind of avoid a foul. But still, when they're jumping up towards your arms, it's kind of hard to avoid a foul once every once in a while.
Yeah.
No good. Second shot. Twelve gets the ball, shoots her shot. No good off the Roberts, gets the rebound, but gets it ripped away. A fight with Adria. Adria pulls that away. And oh, miscommunication. Hubble gets the ball. Hubble tries kicking out, stolen by Adria. Peyton Grant with the ball.
Grant bringing it down the court. McBain leading by 22. Gets it to Hoytinga, down to her sister, Ashlyn. Ashlyn scores.
Ashlyn does a little reverse layup and is able to get it.
Timeout,
I think
timeout
it was
Beaverton.
I think Beaverton is starting to sub in some of their bench players and getting some of their starters out of the mess. Ramblers take off the press. Hubble. Drives in, kicks it out, no good, blocked by Roosevelt. Roberts with the jumper, no good. Hubble touches it with their fingertips, and that's going to be out of bounds. And Beaverton's going to empty out the last bit of their bench, getting Roberts out of there. And I think that's just a sign of mercy. And Bridget Roby, do you know the funny thing? Before this game even started, I asked her, what's going to be your view on this game tonight? And she's like, I don't know, I'm probably not even going to play. Well, that table just turned itself. Ferdine gets it, gives it to Roby. Roby to Blood.
Just looking at the roster here, Beaverton has 2 sophomores and 3 freshmen out on the court right now.
Roby gives it down to Blood. Good assist right there. Blood gets some points.
Or excuse me, they got 2 sophomores, 2 freshmen, and a junior.
A young group of people. They're not going to lose anybody next year to graduation, which is
no. This is going to be the exact same team next year.
So they can have something to prove on. Number 44 gets the ball, kicks it back out, loses it. Cucci gets the ball. Cucci to Blood. Blood coast to coast. No, not coast to coast, but it's able to transition. Gets the ball and scores some points.
McBain up by 28.
12. Ren Carlin gets the ball. Gives it down to number 4. Barth. Barth back out to Carlin. Carlin. Deep shot, no good. Intended target was number 2, Emily Skitowski.
McBain moving the ball around, just trying to find something in this last minute of the game.
Ridgway gives it to Blood. Blood over to Verdeen. Verdeen to Roby. Roby. Gucci for deep three. That knocks it down. Number 12, Carlin gets the ball. Verdeen steals it. Oh, falls over.
This is basically just Beaverton's JV playing at this point.
Well, I don't even think Beaverton has a JV.
No, they don't. That's why our JV played Mount Pleasant.
So yeah, you're right. This is basically their JV playing. Number 12, Carlin to Skatowski. Skatowski able to get that down. And the Ramblers are going to be content with just dribbling out the ball. And that will do it for this ranked matchup. A lot of hype going into it. Number 5, McBain Rambler. No, number 6, McBain Ramblers take down
the number 5.
Number 5, Beaverton Beavers. And the final score is going to be McBain 73, Beaverton 45. As always, I was Grace Gernjan, and I was joined here by
Uriah Ebles.
And thanks to our amazing cast of Cole, Landon, and think that's it. Drive home safe, or well, people are here, drive home safe if you're watching. Get to your bed safe tonight, and we'll see you in the near future. Which slowly shifted the Roosevelt backdoor pass. And it's third and one. Roosevelt with an amazing bucket.
Program. I know they are ranked in the state once again for boys.
And for girls too.
3-ball from Peyton Grant.
Peyton Grant again. And also Brady Wine's ranked no good. Hubble gets the ball, driving it down the court, gets pressured immediately. Stolen, knocked away by Hoytinga. Ashlyn Hoytinga goes up in that key. Peyton Grant gets the ball, shoots that 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Ashlyn Hoytinga, gives it down to Annika Hoytinga, and that's going to be good for 2. The Ramblers. Luck gets the ball. Blocked by Vin. Hoytinga. The Hoytinga twins coming up good. For Meridian, the second in their conference, as well as a way bigger school.
Peyton Grant, you know it. She just hit another 3.
Peyton Grant with the ball. Gives it to Roosevelt. Roosevelt shoots a deep, Ridgway. My goodness, it's just so much is going on. McBain taking a dominant lead. Hubble with the ball. Hubble gets pressure in her face, knocked away, stolen by Blood. Blood gives it to Hoytinga. Hoytinga goes off the glass, and the McBain. 15-point lead for the Ramblers. Gives it down to Hoytinga. Hoytinga goes up with a left-handed underarm sweep.
Up and under court.
Gives it to Verdeen. Verdeen, 3-ball. Verdeen knocks it down for 3. No, that's Hoytinga with the steal. Hoytinga up with the ball, and that's good for 2. Beaverton is just getting hammered down to the ground with no mercy. This goes up with a shot, and that's going to be a charge for the Ramblers. McBain on a roll like a steam train that's out of control. Down the court, trying to get something going for Beaverton. Goes up with a shot, blocked by Peyton Grant. And that's going to be going the other way. Ramblers ball. That's it. Kicks it out to Van Polen to Ridgway. Ridgway, deep 3 from downtown. Good, nothing but net. Put the pumpkin in the patch. I would too. You have to man up basically the entire time. Ashlyn Hoytinga for 3.
Gets it Hoytinga down to her sister Ashlyn. Ashlyn scores.
Ashlyn does a little reverse layup. And to Roby. Roby. Gucci for deep 3. That knocks it down.